Hi everyone, Daily Distraction here. And today on this Christmas, I wanted to share with you some of my experience on farming paragon experience in the game Diablo 3, which gets to be a very daunting task very quickly. Just show some raw footage, just to kind of give some examples. The first important thing is to find a build that you enjoy in the game that's effective. Uh, whether it's Demon Hunter or the Ina Monk is really strong this season. There's so many options in this game. I love this game because there is a lot of options. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something that just dominates the leaderboards, doing 150s easily. Just pick whatever you like. And the next thing is have a build that can clear a decent greater rift, whether it's a 110, 120, or 130, wherever your gear is at. You just want to be able to clear it in 2 to 3 minutes a pop. That's the main takeaway. Is you need to be able to do them quickly. If you can do 140s, but it takes you 12 minutes to do it a pop, it's the drop rate per hour for items is not going to be good. You're only going to get 9 or 12 items. I forget the exact number per run every 12 minutes. Where if you do say a 110 and it only takes you 2 minutes a pop, you get that many items because it doesn't go up from 90 and above. You get that many items per run, and your ancients and your primals will come that way. And also, you can level your gems, the augment your gear, which is another whole thing. You can talk to Rax about how important augments are, and if you need help finding a guide, I would recommend their channel. It's where I got a lot of my information to get me started, and then I modified to my playstyle. But I'm rambling. It's back to the takeaway on Paragon XP per hour. You got your build, you're doing runs in about 2 to 3 minutes. The next mistake people make is they spend way too long inside a town. They spend 2 to 3 minutes every single run to identify items, to gamble their blood shards from Kadala, which almost never gives you anything because, she's greedy, and we all hate Kadala, and we've all cursed at her many times, I'm sure. I'm not the only one, right? Uh, but we spend too much time. 2 to 3 minutes a pop every single run almost doubles or triples the amount of time it takes to get to the Paragon point you desire. And I'm going to show you some examples on a website called Maxroll GG. They have a lot of really cool stuff on there, some guides, some resources, but they also have a Paragon point calculator there. They will kind of tell you, based on your honest information, you plug in information and it'll tell you how much XP per hour you're getting. So I'm going to show some examples here. You just do your rift, you loot as quickly as possible. And I'm not very good. My eyesight's not the best, so it takes me a minute. But I only loot what I know could possibly be something. And I just pick a random gem. I've already leveled all my gems. This season I haven't really needed them for augments because of the prime shards. So just pick a random gem. You can close your rift, go identify your items. And you just dump your items really quick. Just quickly look at everything. If you need to question it, just put it in your stash and look at it later. Key is to get back into the rift as quickly as possible. See, that could have been good if it rolled a better percent, but I know from the bad percent that I'm never going to use it. So I just shard it. We'll skip ahead a little bit, save you some time. Shard dump. Get back into the rift. 120. We're identifying, doing our gems. Close the rift. Town is lava. Don't stay in town. You stay in town, you don't get XP. You don't get items. Next rift. Clear all the way through. Upgrade your gems. Repeat process. Shard dump. Town is lava. Back. Next rift. Repeat. repeat. And you just do this for as long as you can, stand, or whatever's comfortable for you. Let's go to max roll. I'm going to show you an example. We'll use the example that I was 2300 current paragon, and you can find this under the website maxroll.gg under resources, and then the paragon calculator. Scroll down a little bit. I want 2400 today, right? And I'm doing greater rift 120s by myself. My average is 3 minutes. Some runs are 2 minutes, some runs are 4 minutes, but the average is 3 minutes. And I spend about a combined, I shard dump and identify every 2 runs. So we'll say it's about 50 seconds every 2 runs, so it's about 25 seconds per run. I'm not doing XP pools, and my average playtime per day is about 8 hours because it's the start of a season. We're all grinding like crazy on the start of a season. My XP per hour, if I'm following this formula, is about almost 3 trillion XP per hour, and it will take me about 7.5 hours to get from 2300 to 2400. Now let's say that you or a friend, you're grinding your rifts, but you're spending an average of 2 minutes per rift in town to look at your items. 120 seconds. Look at how many hours it takes. Now say if you go AFK to go do other things, that's important, balance life and gaming. But say you go to do other things every other run. You have a friend, they understand ret runs, they shard dump every 2 minutes, but they got AFK every 2 games. Now we're bringing it up to 180 seconds. Look how many hours it increased. Or if you just spend 25 seconds between each run, look how little time it is. If I wanted to get, say, 3000 paragon level, it'd be 71 hours compared to 180 seconds per run, 124. See how it adds up? But yeah, it does add up. Just pick your rift, whatever you can do in 2 to 3 minutes, and keep at it. The town is lava. Don't stay in town any longer than you have. It burns. It kills your XP. I hope this helps everyone in the importance, because there's a lot of guides out there. There's a ton of guides out there, but no one really goes into the details of efficiency of your games. All the people that have all these primals out there, they're doing runs like this. They're not staying in town for more than a few seconds. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you believe in. The sub counts on the channel are going up, so I think I'm going to start doing more guides with actual audio, maybe some written build guides. More and more people are wanting that, and I really, really appreciate the subs. Not going to get into that whole YouTube algorithm, but if you want notifications, you know what to do. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.